Hi yogis, it's Izzy here, and thank you for joining me for the 60-minute Rise Up Flow. Today's practice is perfect for first thing in the morning, when you roll out of bed and you're ready just to awaken the senses, clear the mind, get the juices flowing, build some heat and energy, setting you up for an amazing day. You may need blocks and a strap, so go ahead and bring them close to the mat just in case. Grab some water, throw in something comfy, and let's get started. So we'll come all the way onto the mat. Let's take the knees wide, big toes to touch. And begin to gently settle yourself down. Walking the palms forward, reaching with the fingers as you guide the chest all the way onto the space beneath. Perhaps the forehead can connect. As you bow down, feel this big stretch begin to draw its way through the underarm space, lengthening through the spine. And we'll find some big breaths as we open up this practice, open up our hearts to this offering, this experience. As you find that connection to the breath in child's pose, maybe taking a moment to reflect on the weekend, maybe taking a moment to reflect on the last time that you stepped onto the mat, what unraveled or presented itself during that time, that journey. And maybe taking a minute to connect to what you need from this practice today. With a deep inhale, press into both hands as you lift the chest. Release the left hand, slide it underneath, rotating palm to sky for a half, thread the needle. Settle onto the left side of the head. Open through the back of that left shoulder blade. And then inhale, gently extend that left arm, exchanging sides. Right arm sweeps underneath, palm to sky. Right side of the head rests on the earth. Gently begin to lift, replacing that right hand forward. Walk the palms towards the body, bringing knees to parallel, shifting onto all fours. And draw the belly down as you roll through the torso, making your way into the right set of ribs. Winding through the spine, back body, all the way over to that left. Find some freedom within the spine here. So you just incorporate a little bit of heat. And then shift in the opposite way, begin to roll through the body. Drawing into neutral spine, open the chest as you push into the tops of the feet. Lift through the crown of the head. And then plant the palms into the mat, round through the spine. Start to cat-cow. Maybe each new breath cycle takes you a little deeper into the front body, the back body. Maybe it creates just a little bit more warmth, more heat, more energy. As we reunite back in neutral spine, pay attention to that lower belly. Begin to activate through the core, through that third bone to the pelvic floor region, draws up and in, connecting to the low set of abdominals. Find length through the crown, out through the tail. Release the right leg, left arm, inhale. Elbow crosses the body, meets the top of the right knee. Exhale the breath. Inhale, find length. Last time, reach. This time we'll pause, bend that right knee, reach with the left hand. Maybe you connect with the top of the foot, gently open through that left shoulder. Be mindful as you release. Slowly lengthen and then set palm and knee back down on the earth. Second side, straight away. Inhale, release. Exhale, cross the body. Inhale. Reach as you lengthen. Finding that rhythm. Hover in the inhale, find that extension, bend the knee, open the shoulder, maybe connect. Take stock of the breath. Stay connected to those nice even inhales and exhales. Gently release, reach. Plant the palm, plant the knee. Tuck the big toes, find a deep drink of breath. Down dog as the exhale, slip those hips back. Keep the knees soft as you bow the chest down. Begin to explore. Maybe pretending as if there's a pillow underneath the heels, just squishing the pillow down, softening as you find some length in the hamstrings. Let's all meet. Downward facing dog. Find a deep inhale through the nose. Audible exhale. Sigh it out through the mouth. Sealing the lips. Tease that right leg up and back on an inhale breath. Knee to nose. Shift it forwards. Hug in. Inhale. Knee to nose. Exhale. Knee to nose. This time we'll step it forwards for a low lunge. Bring that left knee down to the ground. Hug the inner thighs towards one another. Inhale as you reach up and lengthen. Drop those shoulders back and down. Exhale. Glance up towards the fingers. Inhale, reach. Open to goddess. Exhale. Elbows come down, hugging towards the outer body. Chest peels open. Gaze lifts. Inhale, glide fingertips to sky. Interlace, bring them behind the back of the head. Begin to let the head fall into the palm of the hand as you open the chest. Elbows move to the right and the left. Maybe you shift deeper into that left thigh, left hip. Maybe you hug a little tighter through the midsection. Draw the navel in as you reach the hands to sky. Inhale. Shift the weight, aeroplane the arms. Exhale as the chest bows over the right leg. Float it forwards. Inhale. If knees are tender, you can bring hands to the ground or find blocks. Exhale, surf the breath. This time we'll stay at the top. Hug those inner thighs, find that strength, that power in the lower body. Push down, find a high lunge. Inhale. Keep lifting through the collarbones. Take another deep breath. As you exhale, tap that left knee down. Power through that left quad, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, dip it down. Inhale. Last time. Warrior two, open the arms. Turn that left foot out. Find that wide stance, opening through the hips. Rotate right palm to sky. Reach it forward, draw it back. Reverse warrior. Use that next exhale to take you to extended angle. Left arm reaches. Right arm placed on the thigh or hovering at the inner arch. Take that left hand down towards the top of the left leg. Pivot as you bring that left hand down, lift the left heel, twist. Right arm reaches. We'll continue this rotation from the edge of the left foot. Take a side plank. Right leg stacks on top of left. You can always up level, release that right leg into the sky. Stay connected to breath. Stay mindful of the left side body. Find that power, harness that energy. If right leg is lifted, bring it down on top of the left. Gently rotate, coming into high plank. Pause. Stay in high plank as you open that chest. You can draw the knees to the earth, chaturanga, up dog or cobra, downward dog. Take a moment, find some movement, find a child's whatever you need. And draw a full sense of awareness back to the breath, back to physical sensations within the body. Left leg lifts, inhale. Knee draws to the nose as you empty the breath. 2 more times. Smooth. No need to rush through it. Enjoy these transitions. Low lunge. Hug the left knee in, step it forwards. Bring that right knee down. Inhale. Settle through the shoulders. Draw them down, just sending them into these back pockets. Slide them down and away. Glance to the fingers as you inhale, reach to the sky. Cactus, exhale, open the chest. Inhale, breathe it up. Interlace the fingers, find the back of the head. Exhale, open the elbows. Gently peel that chest forwards. Lift through the heart, center. Navel hugs the back body as you reach fingertips up, come to neutral. Aeroplane the arms, exhale, chest bows. Flow with the breath. One movement, one breath. Pausing at the top on this next inhale. Fire up that right leg. When you feel ready, begin to lengthen the back leg. High lunge. Drive through that back heel. Pause for that next big breath. Take that right knee down, tap the floor, exhale. Push down, inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, open warrior 2, exhale, adjust the feet. Slide those hips open. Left palm toes to sky, breathe it back. Draw through that left elbow, right arm sweeps. Extended angle, find that extension. And then take that right hand down and around. As it meets the top of the right leg, lift the right heel, pivot, plant the right hand, open to a twist. Heel onto the edge of the right foot, pinky edge. Take that left, I always end up off my mat. Take that left leg back, side plank. Legs can stack, maybe that top leg lifts. Left leg comes down, slowly pivot, high plank and pause. Knees can come down or you can chaturanga. Knees lifted, up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Lift those hips. Draw the chest back down. Find some breath. Take a moment. You never have to stay in down dog. You can find a child, an active child or a restorative child. You can grab some water. We're going to add on to our sequence. Building on. Take another breath wherever you are. We'll come back to down dog. And down dog, take a big sip of breath. Full open mouth exhale. Beautiful. Closing the lips. Lift that right leg, inhale. Cross the body, right knee comes towards back of the left elbow, left tricep. Inhale, tease it back. Open the hip, draw it forwards. Inhale. Knee comes towards the nose. Send it back. Low lunge. Left leg lowers. Hug in with the inner thighs. Big breath. Shoulders down. Take that right hand, wrap that left wrist. With an inhale, breath lift up and out through the left hip, and then over to the right side. Big side body stretch. And that requires extra attention with this right leg to head towards the midline, finding that stabilization through the core. Release the hands, inhale. Airplane, exhale. 3 times with breath, flowing forwards and backwards. Let's all unite at the top of the breath, top of the mat. Draw the shoulders down, higher up the legs. Push into the legs as you lengthen, lifting. Hands can stay lifted towards the sky. If you'd like, you can press the palms together, bringing them towards the chest, prepping for warrior 3. Take a big breath in, set the gaze, slowly. Transition, shift the weight forward, pick up that left leg. Flex through the heels, you rotate that left hip down. Bend the right knee, we're going to pick up that left knee towards the chest as we come to standing. Take your time. Bring the right hand to the hip. Take the peace fingers. Bring them to the inner left thigh. Draw down as you wrap peace fingers around the big toe. Slowly begin to charge that left heel forwards as you lengthen the leg. It doesn't have to be lengthened. You can find a bend. Right hand can stay on the hip, or you can open the right hand to the right side, palm forward. See if you can find extra length through the spine, reaching through the crown of the head. Bringing it back, right hand to hip, bend that left knee. Press the palms together. Find warrior three, draw it back down. Reach through that left foot, through the crown of the head. And then bend the right knee, warrior two, step it back, open. Warrior two. Find those subtle adjustments, do that check through the body. How's your warrior two? We'll incorporate that element of flow, one breath, one movement. Rotate the right palm as you inhale, breathe it back. Find this element of dance, exhale, reach. You can draw that right hand down to the inner ankle. If that feels okay, sweep it back, inhale. Exhale. One more. Adding any variations, customizing as you like. Pausing here. Taking that left hip back, right hip forwards. Gently bring that gaze down just in front of the right foot as we prepare for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. You can prep a block. You can walk that left foot in and then slowly push off as you lift. Taking that left hip on top of the right, left hand to sky, right hand to the earth, the block, maybe hand to heart. Staying here. Option to bend the left knee, take the left hand to catch the top of the left foot, opening shoulder, sugar cane if you choose. Gently release the hand from the foot. Bend that right knee. We're going to open to the left side of the mat. Slowly sit the left foot down. Hands come to heart. Turn in. Skandasana. And then creep it over towards the right side. Bring that left hand down. Open the right hand. Twist. Finding side plank again, left edge, pinky edge of the left foot. Take this right leg back. See if you can play with lifting that right leg. If not, here's fine. You can always drop the left knee down as well. Transition, funky transition, wild thing. Bend the right leg, kickstand behind the left. Open the hips, take the arm overhead. Lots of core activation and awareness as we come out back to side plank. Slowly lift the hand. Sink that hip down a little bit. Release the right leg. This is our tricky part. Use these right peace fingers. Bend that right knee. Catch the toes. See if you can bend just a little bit. We're going to rotate and step that right foot forwards. If you get here, don't worry about it. Unhook the toes. Use the hand. Bring it forwards. We're just playing. Just playing. Okay. We're here. Back in that twist. Funny transition, right? But good. It's good. Trying some new things. Drop that left knee down. Bring the right hand on top of the right thigh as you untuck the left toes. Gently peel that right knee open. Find the pinky edge of the right foot. We'll just slowly draw this right shoulder back as we open the heart. You can bring the forearm down to the ground, forearm to a block. If you want, you can shift forward and pick up the left foot. Maybe take the hand to the foot as you open here, kicking the pinky edge of the left foot into the palm to find this rotation. And then slowly begin to bring it in. Take the right hand to the inner arch of that right foot. Left toes tuck. Big breath as you extend through that left leg. We're going to open to the wide side of the mat, left side. Gently begin to turn. Lift that left set of toes. Maybe the right heel lifts. And then we'll slowly begin to Skandasana, shift the weight side to side. Coming back eventually towards the top of the mat, finding full runner's lunge. Lift the hips, sling that right leg to sky, and then we'll take vinyasa, maybe a three-legged vinyasa if you choose. Perhaps modify, perhaps you skip, your choice. Eventually we'll come back to down dog. When we unattach from that first side, and just reattach back to the breath if we've lost it. Clear the mind as we begin to prepare for the left side. As always, moving from a place of gratitude, of love, of kindness towards the self. And when you're ready, lift that left leg. Crossing the body with the left knee, maybe you tap the right elbow. Left knee, left elbow. Knee to nose. Low lunge. Right knee comes down. Hug in, big breath. Shoulders melt away. This time that left hand wraps the right wrist. Reach up and then over. Back to neutral, inhale, airplane, exhale. 3 times with breath. One more. Take it to the top. Find that power, find that strength, lift the back leg. Arms stay extended. Your choice, maybe palms greet and find their way to the heart. Setting the gaze, warrior 3 in your own time. Shift and transition. Whoa. Lift to standing. Right knee comes towards the chest. Left hand to the hip. Take the peace fingers. Bring the arm to the inner side of the leg. Hug the big toes. Play with extension. Without hyperextending at the back of the leg, just find that extension through the right hamstring. Maybe left arm opens, palm forward. And then left hand to the hip, bend that knee, press palms together, send it back. Find the strength, find the stability. And then bend as you press down, reach with the right toes, gently open, warrior 2. Subtle adjustments. Sense through that subtle body. One breath, one movement. Inhale as you reach up and over. Exhale. Surf it down. Pause at the bottom of the breath. Hang out here for a moment. Then we're going to take that gaze down. If you want to prep your block, go ahead. You can edge this right foot closer. Ardha Chandrasana. Lift the back leg. Decide if you want to play with catching the foot or not, your choice. You can always play with using a strap here, tie, scarf. And then release hand from the foot. Bend the knee, press the palms together, turn to the wide side of the mat. Bend. Take it back to the top, send the right hand down, open to a twist. Left palm reaches. Okay, back to those funky transitions. Take side plank on the left. So find the pinky edge of the right foot. Send that left leg back. Your variation. We're going to bend that left foot, find the ball, kickstand behind the right calf, open wild thing. Hug in to bring it back. Lift the arm, lift the leg, wrap the hips forwards. Take the peace fingers on the left hand. Reach down for the big toe on the left foot. Slowly take it forwards. And then lift the hips, rotate, step it to the front of the mat. You guys did it, you're amazing. Bring that right knee down. Bring the left hand to the inner left thigh. Maybe open that left hip, left knee. Maybe slowly revolve the heart towards the ceiling. If you picked up the foot on the first side, maybe you want to reach back there, find that connection. And then slowly release. Tuck the right toes, bring that left hand to the inner arch, hug the left knee in. Pick the right knee up, open to the right side, lengthways on the mat. And then shift the weight, Skandasana. Staying here, maybe this time you engage the core a little bit more, the inner thighs, and you bring hands to heart center. Just traces. Walking to the front of the mat. Full runner's lunge. Traction the crown of the head forward, lengthen through the spine. Three-legged dog, lift the hips. Swim that left leg up and back. Maybe three-legged vinyasa. Down dog. Breathe it out, walk out the legs. Take another breath. And then lift those heels, soften the knees, glance between the thumbs, walk the feet to the outer edges of the hands. Coming to a malasana, prayer squat. Bring that tailbone down, you can slide a block underneath. Outer bicep, tricep, come to the inner crease of the legs. And use that connection to continue to open the hip space as you lift the chest and lift the crown of the head. This beautiful sensation of lengthening, lightness through the upper body, grounding, connection through the lower body. After that next full breath cycle, begin to release fingertips down to the ground. Push into the heels as you lift the hips, heel toe back underneath the body. If you're at the edge of the mat like me, maybe just shimmy back. Take a halfway lift, inhale. And then soften as you exhale, prepping for crow. So if you like to practice your crow with a block, you can reach for the block and place it in front of you to rest the forehead. Otherwise, we'll find the palms, fingers splayed on the ground. Rock onto the balls of the feet and gently begin to bend the knees, bringing them to the back of the tricep space. Maybe this is as far as you get. Maybe you just hang out here and find that stretch. Maybe you begin to chaturanga the elbows, the arms, shifting the weight forward. Maybe you stay here. Maybe this is where you find that connection with the forehead and the block. Maybe you tiptoe onto the very tops of the toes and play hot potato 1 foot at a time. Maybe you just peel all the way to crow. Finding what works for you right now. Maybe 1 foot. Maybe 2. Maybe 1, maybe 2. Maybe roll the wrist and let's have one more play. Prepping the hands, lengthening the legs, finding balls of the feet coming back down, shifting forward again. Maybe this time you just lift a foot and lower, squeezing the heel towards the glute, lift and lower. That's a really, really good action to contract the heel towards the glute as you push into the palms and hug the belly up and around to the back body. Last time. And then bring it down. Whew. Nice work. Let's come all the way onto the bottom. Lengthen the legs. Go ahead and shake the legs out. Go ahead and shake the hands, the wrists, just like we're flicking water. Maybe interlace the fingers, find some waves. And then release the hands, adjust the sits bones. So we really find them connected. Activate through the legs. Draw the toes towards the body. Lengthen through the spine, hug into the low belly. Take it, inhale. All open, exhale. Lift the chest. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Exhale. Bend that right knee, draw that right leg towards the chest. Go ahead and take it across the left thigh. Take that left hand around, hug. So you wrap the right leg, right hand behind on the fingertips. Create some length and space. Inhale the breath. Take that twist as you exhale. Gently begin to release. Take the right leg as you walk the right heel towards the left outer glute. Maybe aligning the knees in this half shoelace. Again, find some space. Lengthen through the crown. Inhale. Take it forwards. Exhale. Soften over the legs. Maybe the chin rests on top of that right knee. Maybe you're a little more upright. Just feel that extension through the back of the left leg. And then gently begin to lift the chest, release the right leg, send it all the way down. Adjust those sits bones once more, and then bend that left leg. Draw it in as you cross over the right thigh. Right arm catches that left leg, left hand comes behind the sacrum on the fingertips. Inhale, twist, exhale. Slowly unravel, bringing it back to neutral. Walk that right heel or left heel to the outer edge of the right glute. It's too early for rights and lefts this morning. Big breath in. Lower the chest up and over the legs. Exhale. Ooh, tight space. Sticky. Just breathe deeply. If you feel like me and you're like, this is tight today. Just be mindful, be gentle with yourself. And then roll back to seated. Stretch the left leg long. Just tap, tap, tap back at the legs. And then let's find soles of the feet together. Butterfly, opening the knees to the right and the left. Lengthen. You can hold onto the feet or interlace the fingers and scoop the edges. Open that heart, lift the gaze, and then exhale, we'll take it down. Lift the chest, release the legs. Let's bring it all the way back down to our back. All all the way onto the mat. Bring the knees to the chest, a little movement, a little wiggle. Maybe some circles. And then place the feet down onto the ground. Bring the palms to the right and the left, pressing against the earth. Take an inhale breath. Take the knees over to the right side. And if it feels okay, maybe you lift this right heel and hug the top or the outer edge of the left leg. Maybe the gaze comes over the left shoulder. Maybe it stays towards the ceiling. You choose. And then release that right foot. Bring the gaze and the knees back towards the ceiling. And then knees come towards the left. Maybe pick up the left heel, place it on top of the crease of the right leg, maybe the right head, right head. Right gaze comes over the right shoulder, like you'd have two heads, more than one head. See, it's too early. I needed one more coffee to get my rights and my left straight. Just breathe deeply. Feel that reset through the spine. That slowing of the breath. And then unhook, heel from the thigh, lift the legs. Bring the knees towards the chest. Let's take a happy baby, because it always just feels good to end this way. Or at least I think so. Opening, maybe you play with a little extension. Take another big breath, expanding through the low belly, expanding through the back body, and then exhale. Release the hands, let's shift and make our way towards Shavasana. If you want to, adjust the music, reach for any props, blankets, socks, anything you need to. Rest fully, relax completely as you make your way into Shavasana. Maybe you let the ankles roll to the right and the left, maybe the palms lift up towards the sky, keeping the heart open, gaze lifted, just shifting the senses, or awareness through the senses, keeping them wide open, wide awake. Fully aware of the breath, the body, and the state of being. For the next few moments, just allowing yourself to be aware of only the breath. Attaching from sounds, smells, the space around you. Just sensing the breath. to the mat. Let's just start by windshield wipering knees side to side. And then from where you are, bend the elbow, come to the right, the left side. You're using the arm to cradle the head as a pillow just momentarily as we come back to the space, come back to the morning, come back to the body. And whenever you feel ready, lifting yourself all the way back into seated space on the mat. Take a big inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Press the palms together, audible exhale through the mouth as you draw the hands to heart. Thank you for joining me for this practice this morning. Hopefully it leaves you feeling awakened, energized, and ready for the rest of the day. The love and the light in my heart sees, connects, and honors the love and the light within yours. With gratitude. Namaste.